EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go! Check, smash!
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Young going to move him around. He completes this one to Mingo. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Young off the play fake. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Panthers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Taken down by Pete Werner. When you look at the Saints defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying,
he's got a man, complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Saints' 3rd-round pick back in April. It's Kendre Miller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Play action now. Winston. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Miller running right. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Jameis to throw it. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. Kicking into a headwind here in the 2nd quarter. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Laviska Chenault, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this field across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Ready.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Steal. Check steal.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Young on 3rd down. Again, that's Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, check it.
Throwing, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ultra.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Young, he's going to change it up.
Drill green. Hey, go steal.
Young now to throw on 3rd down. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Up the gut, Fournette. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That's out quickly to Shenault. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Hey,
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That throw by Young incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Jameis now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Play fake. Winston. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fournette on the counter. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And they're going to speed things up here.
The 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Ready, ready.
Here's Young to throw on second down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Brian Brzee in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Down. Needle blue. Smash, smash. Claws red. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Ready.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Cut, cut.
Off the play fake, Young. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
3-3.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go pick.
Man in motion left, Mingo.
Set.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Brings up
Check
2nd
here.
and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Cut.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Winston. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Powering forward. And he's got this down to the 35. 67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
It gets this complete to Shaheed. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running here is Taysom Hill. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Miller. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. Winston. Touchdown, Saints. Kendre Miller with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. And quickly they get to the line. Now Young going to move him around.
Ready?
Young looking to throw on 2nd down. Now pass underneath for Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter. A rushing drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, back to Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
3rd and less than a yard.
Mega. Ready.
Young. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Check steal. Ready.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A first down throw for Winston. Underneath for Miller. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for him there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Now Young. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Young. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down.
52.
4th down.
Young to throw. Complete to Chenault. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. And that will be a big play there on 4th and long. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Blue check. Hey, check mega. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Here's Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Young. And that'll be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
5-97. Ready?
Here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now Young. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Come on,
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Rail, yellow. Ready?
Young to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense, just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Staying on his feet. Pass caught. Miller. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Well, that answers the question in my head. They're going to go for the win right now.
I think you're absolutely right. They're not content with going to OT. Here's 2nd down. Winston to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This secondary is a unit. They've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. It's complete. Camara. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
1st down, Saints.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Miller. And taken down just shy of the 40. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now...
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A carry here for the big tight end. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Ready.
A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs, it's Miles Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. A shotgun give to Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They go play action. Young. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
Now how about this? They'll change it at the line.
10. Black Ultra. Steel Black.
Now Young on 4th down. Pass complete, Hurst, and that's going to give him another 1st down up past the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. That's caught by Mingo right side. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together. And I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely. That would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens.
Strike. Check strike. Cheetah.
Now here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Drill green. Set.
To the air once more, Young. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Needle blue. Claude red. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
What can I say? I think it's a fair outcome with the kind of game that we had, pretty evenly matched. But here's where it gets tough. Because it was a night game, makes it much shorter on the turnaround, doesn't it? Especially for the visiting team.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.